Texas. Mr. Williams, good morning. President Trump says he's willing to work with Democrats on health care, but government has to be reopened first. Who will make the first move?
Well, I don't know. I mean, we've already made the first move by passing the CR a couple of weeks ago, but I'm glad to hear he's talking to Democrats. Fact of the matter is, though, we need to open up the government, then we'll have talks. And that's, I think, the president's saying. The president's a deal maker. He makes great deals. I'm in the car business. I'm used to doing that. But we've already made we made the deal. That was past the CR, and the Democrats need to come on. I think they're seeing they're losing this battle. Hopefully, we'll get this done this week.
And Congressman Williams, I know that you are a car dealer. You talked about how you own those businesses. One of the questions I have for you is the impact that this may have on small businesses. You and I know that there are like small restaurants and cafes that depend on these federal workers coming in and out of their job. How important is it that the American people understand how so many people are affected by this shutdown?
Well, many people are affected, and as you know, I chair the Small Business Committee, and I have oversight of the SBA. And just take the SBA alone, there's thousands and thousands of small businesses now that are not able to access capital through the SBA and loans and conversations, start a business, keep a business in business. And so there's a big effect there, and we need to, for that alone, we need to get this thing settled. The Democrats need to come around because they're hurting Main Street. And people don't talk too much about Main Street America, but 75% of the payroll, 75% of the workforce is generated by small business, and we're all affected.
You know, the Senate fails to get something passed. Should the House get more involved?
Well, the House has already done what we need to do. I mean, the Senate sits over there in their own little world, and Schumer right now is the problem. He's trying to defend his own future in politics, which instead he needs to be fighting for the future of our country and America. And he needs to come on board. We've done our thing, as we've said. We've passed the CR. It's clean. It's the same thing, and you reported it, Nick. It's the same thing the Democrats have been for in the past. It's the same thing, but they can't vote for it now because it might give another win for Donald Trump, and they can't deal with that.
And Congressman, you know, we have talked about health care in the past. Now, Congresswoman Marjorie Taylor Greene, in a lengthy post on X, wrote in part that her own adult children's insurance premiums are going to double next year, along with the hardworking people in her district. And that while she thinks health care insurance is a scam, she writes, quote, "Not a single Republican in leadership talked to us about this or has given us a plan to help Americans deal with their health insurance premiums doubling." Congressman, your response to Ms. Greene's allegation that this issue never came up?
Well, we talked about the price of health care a lot. Marjorie Greene is a friend of mine, but you know, it has come up in the circles that I'm involved in. And the fact of the matter, too, that we've got drug companies lowering prices, that's going to help a lot. I have hundreds of people I employ here in Texas. I supply health care to them. It's a huge expense. We've got to get it down so people can afford it. And anything that'll do that, I'll be very interested in looking at.
Congressman, I've got less than 30 seconds. You're no political neophyte. When do you see this coming to an end?
Well, that's a great question. This is Tuesday. I'd like to see it come to an end this week. I think it should. I think the Democrats are seeing when they go back home, they're seeing some pressure from their constituents. The bottom line is we need to open up America, let America work, negotiate after that, and we're ready to go. The House has done what they need to do. We're waiting on the Senate.
Congressman Roger Williams, thank you so much for spending part of your morning with us, sir.
Thank you, Nick. God bless.
God bless you too, sir. Today marks 2 years since these images from